Good afternoon, everyone. How are you? Today is a great day. My name is Cece Ramos. I am with NAF, New American Funding. I am a senior mortgage consultant, bilingual, fluent in Spanish. And I mentioned before that I was going to do some videos and some tidbits with some of our partners and experts. As you know, I'm a mortgage loan officer. So there's so many parts of when you're purchasing a home that it could be a little bit a nuisance, but most of it, it's important to have, okay? And today I'm here with Joe with Pillar to Post Home Inspectors and Home Inspections, and he is gonna give us a little bit background on himself, and then we're gonna go into some really important questions that I know a lot of you have. And we don't want you to ask someone that's not an expert. We want you to come to Joe. So Joe, how are you?
Hey, fine, CC. Nice to be here. My name is Joe Lowry. I am the owner of Pillar to Post Home Inspectors here in the RVA, Team Lowry. And if you haven't heard of Pillar to Post, our brand has a 98% recommendation rate. And here in Team Lowry, we take great pride in our customer service. That's why we have a 5-star Google rating. And some of the unique things about Pillar to Post, we do offer same-day inspection reports. We offer a 360-degree virtual report summary, and we just serve the RVA and pretty much all the counties around Richmond.
Oh, that's really awesome. So not only do we have an expert, we have someone that's local to the area. I know he does most of the Tri-City. I'm pretty sure if he needs to go further out for a special,
Yes.
somewhere, something outside the norm, I'm pretty sure he can work with you. But today, as I mentioned, we wanted to discuss the importance of getting a homeowner's inspection. Now, as a mortgage lender, I do have to advise you it's not required for most of the loans without down payment assistance, and that's going to be one of our other topics in the future that we'll discuss. But Joe, tell me, why is it so important to get a homeowner inspection?
Well, CC, a home purchase is one of your biggest investments that you're going to make out there. And a lot of times, we don't know what's going on with the home. Even new homes, I do inspections on. But when you do a home inspection, you get to find out everything about the house. When I do my inspections, I look at the foundation, I look at the roof, I look at the outside, the exterior, your windows, your doors. I also go inside the house, I test all your systems, your HVAC, your hot water heater, all the appliances. So pretty much everything I can touch, I'm going to inspect. Your electrical system, all your lights, I do a thorough job. I also go in the attic and the crawl space because the crawl space tells us a lot about the house, whether there's moisture in the crawl space, if there's any leaks that are coming from any of the piping once I'm running all the water and so forth. So it's best to know what you're getting yourself into before you make that purchase.
That is really awesome information, and that's really important, because some appraisers are not going under the homes, right? I heard that.
Yes.
I've never seen, a real detailed picture of an appraiser going under the house, so that's really important to know. Now, what type of inspection services do you offer, and what is included in a standard home inspection?
Okay, so the good thing about me, I know every home is different and every client is different, so I offer 3 different packages.
Okay.
I have a plus package, I have a premium package, and a prestige package. So I want my customers to have choices. And then, as I mentioned before, everything in the home that I can touch, I'm going to inspect. Your foundation, your roof, the walls inside, looking for settlement cracks, looking for cracks at the seams. I'm running your water, I'm testing your electrical receptacles, and all that kind of stuff. And also offer other services, CC, that include radon testing. Virginia is known for radon. Radon is one of those gases that's invisible, and it's the second leading cause of lung cancer in the United States. I also offer water testing. I do air quality testing because there are some people that have family members with different allergies and stuff. So I come in with special machines and I test the air quality in the house, and then I get a lab report from the lab and let you know what's floating around in your house.
Wow, that is amazing. I've been in the business 23 years, and I tell folks I learn something every day. My motto is you keep working, you keep learning, and you keep getting better. So I'm pretty sure, especially with Virginia and all these allergies, moving in a rural area, you might say, hey, this house may have these things. Maybe you need to get a special machine. That's really great information. Now, how long does a typical homeowner inspection take, and do they get a report?
Yes, so a typical home inspection takes about 2.5 to 3 hours, depending on the square footage of the house. What I like to do is meet my client in the driveway, and we talk about the inspection process, how long it's
Okay.
going to take. I also invite my clients to participate because,
Okay.
I want this home buying process to be a whole experience for them. So I said, hey, if you see something, say something. Always said, as many eyes looking at the house, the better. So it
Okay.
takes about 2.5 to 3 hours, and then after I'm done with my inspection, I do a full debrief with the client in the kitchen. We talk about any major things that I found, minor things, and some of those maintenance items that they may find in the house.
That's really important. So the good news, you can be present at the inspection. So you're paying for it. You get to be there. You get to walk through, and that's awesome to say. Like, some people are a little timid, or we don't want to like step on people's shoes. Say, oh, what is that? Is that socket supposed to be that way? And you can let us know if that needs to be adjusted or not. That is
Yes,
really
yes.
that's really good information. Are there any areas or components of a home that aren't covered on the standard inspection? Like what things are you limited to?
Yeah, so good question, CC. So pretty much anything that I can't see, I can't inspect. For example, plumbing in the walls, electrical in the walls. So I'm limited. Also, if you have a basement and the basement is finished, of course I can't look at the structure of the basement, behind those walls. Now I do have infrared scanning, which I use for finding things like leaks in basements,
Okay.
electrical issues, leaks in the ceiling, and so forth. So even though I can't see it, I do have some tools that can help me look at those items of concern.
I really like that we got infrared equipment to look through to help us make a good conscious choice on what we're buying. That
Yes.
is super cool. I've never heard that. Now, how is Pillar to Post Home Inspectors different than other companies? What sets you apart?
One thing is we are the largest home inspection company in North America. And like I mentioned before, we have a 98% recommendation rate because our customer service is so great. Now, one of the things that sets us apart is that 360-degree virtual report summary. So as I'm going through the inspection process, I'm taking pictures of the interior of the home, the exterior of the home, and it's recording a report. So if there's a significant other that can't be at the inspection, or mom and dad wants to know what's going on with son or daughter's inspection,
Okay.
they can share this with them, and it's a virtual tour as if they're going through the house doing the inspection with me. And then what they would see is if I find a defect in say the family room, then the buyer can click on the link and it will show what that defect was in the family room. So that's one of the things. And then also my reports are available the day of the inspection. So you don't have to wait 2 days, 3 days for an inspection report. Basically, after I finish walking through the house, doing the report, I debrief my clients, and then I send them a written report probably about an hour after I leave the home.
Now that's huge in this environment. With this environment that properties come on the market, and within minutes there are 15 offers. So we can come in, get that inspection done, or even after an offer, hey, how about I bring you with me before I make an offer? I'll pay you. I would do that with the way how competitive this market
Yes,
is. So I
yes.
really love that importance of getting us the report the same day, and then making it available to the mom and dads and everybody else that think they're appraisers and inspectors,
Right,
right?
yes, exactly.
So that's huge. Now, what other services do you offer? What do you guys offer?
Right. So, in addition to home inspections, I like to be a one-stop shop for my clients.
Okay.
So I do offer radon testing.
Okay.
I do water testing. I do mold testing, and I do air quality testing. Also, I have access to several vendors, plumbers, electricians, drywall folks, crawl space experts, foundation folks. Case there's an instance where the seller won't repair those items for the buyer, the buyer can always reach out to me and ask me, hey, do you know someone that can do this and that? And these are trusted vendors that I've worked with for a few years, and I trust them, and they will be honest with you.
That is awesome. I love that. Relationships and partnerships. You're in the business. You're going to connect them to other 5-star service, partners that are going to help us. So if there is a defect, hey, you have another resource. So that's really important. I really want to thank you for being here and sharing this important information. As I mentioned, we're here to educate and empower you. So when you do go into these inspections, you have an expert. You have someone that's been in the business. They're locally owned. We're supporting our local business guys, You know, we want to keep it in the family here. We're here, actually, we're in the cafe of United Real Estate, you know, and we know that you guys have a lot of clients, and, you know, sometimes they ask you these inspection questions. Call Joe, okay? Call him. He is the expert. I'm not. I'll get the loan. If they don't have a, you know, if my client doesn't have an inspector, again, I can't, you know, again, for the mortgage itself, some loans don't require it. And just an FYI, if you are getting down payment assistance through a nonprofit, they have to have an inspection. So the good news, and Joe is in the process of getting, you know, connected with all these wonderful services out here in nonprofit organizations. So if we do have a loan, we want to keep everything streamlined.
Yes, yes.
I get them loan, get them over to you. Let's get this inspection. You get it back to the down payment assistant folks, and it just keeps rolling so we can get you to close. But I really want to thank you, Joe, for today.
Yes, CC.
Tell everyone how they can reach you.
All right, so you can reach me by cell phone. 804-690-1321 is my office number you can call, or my cell phone is 571-521-9890. I'll be happy to book an inspection for you, or just answer any questions that you may have.
Can they text you too?
Yes, you can text to my cell number. I'm quick to respond to those text messages. If I'm on the roof or in the crawl space, it may take me a little while, but I will get back to you.
Please don't answer right up there. Well, thank you so much again. I am CC Ramos with NAF, New American Funding. We are here to serve you. We're here to build communities up. And if you have any questions for me, my number is 804-350-8857. We're here at the United Real Estate office in Richmond, Virginia, 9011 Arboretum Parkway, Suite 120. If you have any questions, you could find us around here as well. Thank you so much, Joe. I look forward to seeing you again, all right?
Thanks for having me, CC.
You are very welcome.
All right,
Have a
take
good
care.
day.
You too.